Very dreamy.
Ooh la la.
Ooh, you wake up. Who's that?
Who's that? It's us in your ears.
Rise and shine.
Imagine waking up, turning to one side, Gabby Bryan. Turning to the other one, Zach Senor. You look in the mirror, you're goddamn Joe Jonas. Okay.
Joe.
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 Yo. Joe.
Joe? Here's my problem with Joe.
Oh. Trouble in Paradise.
Methinks. Trouble in Paradise, methinks. He has been stomping his butt around Manhattan, New York, as well as Brooklyn. He's been doing his rounds. He's been chatting with influencers. He's been doing podcasts, promoting his new song. Whoa. My email's empty.
Whoa. Looks like you forgot one, Joe.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's crazy. Who mentions you more than us? And yet.
And I know you're the type of celebrity who types in their own name to see what the people are saying.
100%
Okay.
he looks at his own hashtag.
That would be actually extremely hard as a celebrity to just be like, okay, I'm not going to type my name in.
I type my name in sometimes just to see. And this same series of photographs from when I was in that movie when I was 22 and my red carpet look was atrocious and the makeup was atrocious. I look so bad. Lizzie, look it up. And it's the first photo that comes up and there's like 30 pictures that come up.
Is there anyone who like works in that
I don't know.
at Google where you can be like, hey.
How do I get these wiped from the internet? I look so bad.
Well, I had that same problem with my MySpace from 8th grade. Is that like it was my name and then 15 years passed. And
Is it this one?
Yeah. But I look kind of okay in that one. It's the solo pictures that are the issue.
Gotcha.
we were both like, oh, and you're like, I look okay in that one.
I think I actually look okay in that one.
Oh,
You see it. I look like
Well,
shit ass.
it's not. Well, this one is just you're just in the middle of something. You know what I mean? You're just in the-
Look at the picture next to it.
You're just in the middle. Oh no.
Oh, God.
It's a disaster. It's a big Googling me is a disaster.
Well, for so long, you'd Google my name and you'd see my 7th grade self being like,
Oh, and then
like, it was so bad. And for like 5
I'm
years,
so
I was
sad that's been taken down.
I was like emailing MySpace.
this one.
horrific. Horrific.
You look like Dakota Fanning.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
But I usually don't understand. I was trying to email MySpace for 5 years, but no one was replying. So I don't think anyone like works in that office. to,
No, like it's
answer
an
the
empty.
email.
It's like
Works
empty
there.
piping below the ground. Do you know what I mean? That's the MySpace
Yeah,
office.
it
now.
was like really bad. Eventually, I think they wiped it all, so it's gone now. But it was a really hard time for me.
I fucking wish that was still up.
The pictures, like I'm crazy. Like, I hit never soft. Guys,
Hello.
Hi.
this is the podcast.
True.
An amazing podcast that I am privileged enough to record with you,
Yes.
oversought by you.
Exactly
You're
right.
making up
With the
for-
patron saint of you. I'm pointing at Carmichaela.
It's just a divine thing, the thing we get to do, which is this.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
It's so fucking crazy. Every morning I wake up in today's world and I think, how did we pull this off?
is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
I'm 30.
Same.
Okay.
Sales.
I was at a mixer.
Yeah.
Okay. I was talking to other 30-somethings who had regular lives and jobs. Okay.
One of the weirdest
One of the
things.
weirdest things. And I'm just being like, I'm saying boner.
So
I'm saying
much.
boner. They're like, okay, everybody's like, oh, well, I'm trying to get tenure, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm actually the promotion. Well, it's actually a merger, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's great. Well, actually, my new position is, and I'm like,
I have
I'm saying boner.
Yes. A man recently told me that he was in 2 to 3 years could make partner. And the only thing that I could think of was Miranda from Sex and the City.
Which I think is correct.
That's my only tether to what that could possibly mean.
Oh, I thought he was like saying he wants a wife. Like, but straight people say partner now.
No,
to
it's like
be
a
woke.
job
Lawyers.
thing.
It's lawyer jargon.
When they say that, I'm like, your partner? What is this?
What are you, gay?
Yay.
Straight people should not be allowed to say partner. I'm sorry.
You're not allowed to say partner unless you're a detective, but even then, I think you're dating.
Yeah. Even then, I'm going to be like, well, what kind of partner? Like in crime or in crime?
Yeah. Like partners, like in a detective way, but you guys still have a
Like
thing,
kiss?
like
Like,
a Scully.
oh, well, they
thing,
want
you know,
they?
like-
There's sexual tension between buddy cops.
Like, I imagine every detective duo like the dynamic in Bones. Like, you know?
Yes.
Zooey Deschanel's older sister.
An angel.
And an angel, and how there was a constant will they, won't they, frenemies, lovers. No, they're mad at each other. But
what
now
could
actually,
it be?
There's
a past assumed.
Like, is that so bad that I want like a loaded relationship that starts out like he's my enemy, turns into reluctant allies, made into rivals, then best friends, then lovers?
Probably toxic.
Is that crazy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually go straight forward and say yeah.
Wait, is that so hard? Enemies at first, mortal enemies would kill each other. 2, reluctant allies, common enemy. Okay, then we're best friends into lovers. Is that so?
I don't think it's so bad, but
Rivals, best friends into lovers.
Totally, I hear you, but that's like 12 years of ups and downs, and I think at this point, like, we gotta start getting moving.
Yeah.
So it's like we don't really have time for that journey play anymore.
Yeah.
You just should meet someone and like them.
Like, I missed the boat.
Yeah,
You could say
like that's some early 20s bullshit.
That's some early 20s bullshit for sure.
Yeah, or you work in the legal field, which you don't. So it's like, unless you're interested in having this relationship with Lizzie, then it's like, it's not gonna happen.
I would never do that to Kyle.
Because you want
Kyle!
because I'm not your first choice.
Well, I was thinking, because, you know, that classic, we all have seen this propaganda that's like, you know the person you're getting married by the time you're 20.
I
Fucking
hate
what
that.
kind of anti-life, okay, narrative is that?
Yeah.
So true.
What the fuck are you saying to me right now?
So I have to pick someone I met when I was 19 and under? Oh no.
Oh, no.
So I have to what? Marry my brother? Like, what are my options here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm often thinking about, like, oh, did I miss someone in high school? And I do, and it makes me mad at my mom for that time she
Oh.
cock-blocked me.
Wow, it's actually a really fucked up story. You should tell the story and then we'll go into the segment.
Okay, so I was really, really cute. back
Yeah.
then.
Okay. Yeah, let's get the logistics out of the way.
Like, to put yourself in the mind space, I was like,
The necessary facts of the story.
Yeah.
it's not going to make sense if you don't know that part of the
No,
story.
of course.
You need to know the lore, and the lore is in which I was currently in betwixt blossoming into a bombshell.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, which is effervescence and cuteness.
Okay,
Yeah.
which is a big moment in every girl or gay's life, is when they're in the transition of going from sprightly youth betwixt a bombshell. Okay, it's like there's a moment where you're both for a sec. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
and then you have to relicantly let one go.
Yes.
It's really tough. It's like a lot
That's beautiful.
of yeah. I'm beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
As per the
As per the
story.
story.
Yeah.
So I was like young. I was 16 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, and I
Very
just
nice.
had my growth spurt. All of a sudden, my roundish boyish face,
Boyish face.
Became
face. Jaw. All of a sudden,
all of
okay?
a sudden chiseled.
All of a sudden, you know, and I'm in my twink phase. You know what I mean? Like a young swan before it
Kills
flies.
itself as per the ballet.
Yes, exactly. So my brother had a friend. Okay,
Yeah.
an older guy.
Wow.
Okay,
I
Wow.
know.
Guys.
Like 17, 18?
He
Yeah.
was older. He was
Wow.
out of high school. He was
Wow.
19.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, but he wasn't yet 20.
Okay,
Not
so
a girl, not yet a woman.
and he was like kind of a bad boy. Okay. So you have me, blossoming bombshell
I
betwixt
wish we were
between you.
all like wrapped up in comforters. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this story is
Like,
meant
we're
to be
at a sleepover
so
right
he was
now.
like
Older. Okay.
Gosh.
He was my oldest brother's friend.
Oh.
Keyword. Okay. And I used to love my brother's friends. It was kind of like the most electric moment of my life when he's like, 3 of my friends are coming over.
Yeah,
Because
but
I wouldn't stop running in the room and just being like, and they're like, get out of here. And I'm like, didn't work.
rats.
Next time I'll get you. You're like,
Wait, what did you say to that? What did you say
I mean,
to that?
well, and I wasn't excited when they brought their girlfriends over.
Yeah.
No, of course.
What did you say to that one
Well, one
girl?
time I was like a little, I said crazy shit. But I was in this room. My brother and all of his friends were there in the den. Okay,
Yeah.
all laughing, and there's a few girls in there.
Of course.
Who are like the girls who are like we're hanging
We're with
here
the
too.
boys.
So there's this girl. And I'm so sorry I said this to you, by the way.
It's like,
okay.
Literally, this is definitely in the world of the podcast because we've talked about this. It is so fucked up.
Oh yeah, when I was like 9 years old, and all my brother's friends, teenagers, laughing and having fun, and I walked in and I started like doing my bits.
Your work, your
I
life's
walked
work.
into the room and just started being like, being like, "What's your deal?" Doing crowd work.
So you two dating?
Doing crowd work to the guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Not the girls.
Yeah.
And then this girl from fucking chirped from the side,
Got her.
being like, "Get out of here, you little fag."
Yeah.
And I went like,
Oh.
I turned to her and I said, "Natalie,
Oh no.
nobody cares what you think because you're goth and really fat."
Well, I think
That
honestly,
girl is 6 feet under right
yeah,
now.
she
A
never lived
little
another day.
gay boy
Yeah.
absolutely
Pwned
pwning you.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
She shot
Natalie.
first.
She did shoot first. That being
But you finished
Yeah.
the job.
I love that it went like ping, and I was like
Natalie.
and I know because the guys were like
Oh. You're goth and really fat.
and then just went and walked out like
Pirouetted out.
pirouetted out of that
she literally
room.
cut that night.
Like I know
God.
what I know of women now, like I've learned a lot.
Like you ruined her life forever.
Like I would never say that to a girl I hated. I don't.
yeah, like to your worst enemy, you
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
say goth
say
and
that
fat.
because that's worse than being mean.
No,
Yeah.
it's actually
That's-
crazy.
She'll never forget me now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No.
I'm like the
You
most.
imprinted on her.
Yeah.
I'm like the most important man in her life. Yeah, like.
You haunt her daily life. Okay, so cut to.
But okay, so
You're 16.
that's the thing. I'm not gonna name his name. But
Okay.
this guy was the hottest guy in the world.
19.
Kind of like known for that. He
Yeah,
was like
known for
known
being
for
hot.
being one of the hottest guys in the world.
I can't believe this story.
And he would always like we've known each other since we were young.
Yeah.
He would I would always do this thing. I wonder if you would do this to guys. It's so funny. I would feign being hurt to make the older guys.
No, I was quite the opposite, where I would try to be really like strong and tough.
Well, we should have switched tactics.
I know we both absolutely failed.
Well, my brothers never believed me, but like I would just be like, and then the older boys would be like, "Oh, are you okay, buddy?" And I'd be like,
No.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
I think I probably might throw up.
But my brother's being mean. I know he never believes. Like, manipulative. Like maybe like Lady Macbething these guys. Okay.
Like emotional manipulate. The skill of emotional manipulation is given to gays so
Yeah.
young.
You at 16 are absolutely Lady M. Yeah. Just kill him.
Just
Kill him.
Kill him. Don't you want to be king? He's, I'm 16 now.
Yeah.
He's known me as like a little fruitcake. Okay.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, I'm fucking a fruit pie. Bitch.
Wow.
I
Literally a
fucking-
cornucopia.
Knock, knock. It's been a bountiful summer, and I am now a cornucopia of fruit. Okay, for your hands, your grubby little fingers, dude.
Hot guy hands.
What am I saying?
So
I was always had like a little crush on him, right?
Yeah, of
I always
course.
had a little crush on him, and then when I turned 16, something,
I'm blushing.
something crazy happened. Okay,
Did you get hot?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I thought you were restating that you got hot at 16.
Well, I was.
It's like every new bit of the story, every
Sorry,
other
I'm
bit
like-
is I got
So I turned 16.
turning extremely
So
hot. Just
after you
not
turned
turning
hot.
hot, but just maybe changing the way he looks at me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after you
Yeah.
came into yourself.
All of a sudden, he now sees me in a different light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's one of those like high school boys that like is great gay movie fodder where like he's like always like he's a little fruity.
Sure.
He's like one of those straight guys who's like dates the popular girls but is like a little fruity.
Yeah.
That's always happens is like tries to kiss other guys, but he's such an alpha where you're like, there's no way.
There's no way. Total
He doesn't
gay,
wanna.
gay guy.
Boys will be boys.
Yeah.
That's me in my room being like, he doesn't want to. Why would he? And then there's like another that I'm Lady Macbething myself.
Yeah.
But then, so we're at a party at my house around a bonfire. Classic.
Oh, that feels good to
Yep.
hear.
It's a bonfire.
I'm there.
I'm drinking a goddamn beer.
Wow.
Yeah, in a flannel.
Big boy.
Okay, with it draping around one shoulder. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'm like holding my own with the boys. Okay, it's later in the night, and now I'm just talking to this guy. Oh my God, he's beautiful. He's one of the most beautiful men I've seen in live action. And I recently looked him up and it still holds.
No!
I want to see him after.
That almost never happens.
It almost never happens. It's so fucked
true.
up that it happened.
Yeah.
That he is still just as attractive as he was that day.
Oh my God.
Because I've seen a lot of hot guys. I've been around the world. I'm an international comedian.
Yeah, like
okay?
no issues here.
Yeah.
And I have Instagram. So like I've seen a lot of hot guys.
Yeah.
But like this guy takes the cake.
The feeling of flirting with a hot guy in a flannel
Around
at
a bonfire
in
with
the,
a beer
like,
that tastes like,
like
goddamn
shit.
rotten bread.
That
That's the
feeling,
American dream.
Like it makes me emotional.
That's what like millennial nursing homes are going to be like.
Yeah.
We've got to get through this.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So, he's like talking to me, you know what I mean? And he's like kind of, I'm like,
He's giving.
He's giving.
He's giving.
Okay. And he like, he is acting cute with me. You know what I mean? He's always doing that kind of thing, being like, it's awesome. You know what I mean? I'm really freaking out in my little booties. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out.
In your baby booties.
Yeah.
And my bands, my etnies. And then I'm like, oh, I'm always like, we're just talking about literally nothing. And I'm like, oh, I'm always like late to first period. Trying to be cool. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I always miss the bus. I can't wake up on time. He's like, oh, well, I could just drive you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And me, like all the Congress
Every
of Zacks
day?
were literally like, all of them were like, just kill yourself.
It's like,
I don't
this
know
is
what
the
to
best
do.
it'll be.
I don't know what to do. So I just started probing like,
You wouldn't want to drive.
you wouldn't want to drive me. That would be crazy. And he's like, no, really, I'll do it. He's out of school.
He's out of school.
He has no reason to wake up at 7 a.m.
Wow.
I know.
Okay. So he does that for me. And I'm like, oh, he probably just said that because he was acting crazy. He had 2 Milwaukee's Best or whatever those beers were. Okay. And he went straight to his head. He was talking crazy nonsense shit.
Yeah. No.
He picks me up in the morning, drives me to school for a few months.
Oh my God.
And I'm like,
Gay behavior.
I'm like,
Gay baby.
like first off, I'm also out as gay at this point.
Yeah.
I'm a gay lad.
Yeah.
Okay. You
A
know?
young gay chap.
Yeah.
But I'm like with my older brothers, hanging out with their friends, and then he's like, okay, like I'll drive you. He's driving me to school in the morning. In that car, I'm radiating. I'm literally vibrating through. I'm like, how are you? He's joining the military.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I'm literally like, really? I'm gonna
Really? God bless our troops.
That's why I love the troops.
It's a childhood thing.
And then all of a sudden he stopped. And like kind of like not messaging me back, and I was a little heartbroken about it. But then I was like, whatever, okay. And it broke my heart a little
This
bit
makes
Yeah.
me so
because
mad.
I was like, he likes me, or at least like I just want to blow him. Okay,
Yeah, like something, anything.
I just wanted to blow him. That's
Gay
what he
romance
said.
is so rare in suburbia. Like it's like
Yeah.
when you get that twinkle.
Yeah.
That and from
Literally.
the hottest guy.
Yeah.
And that being said, I'm saying I wouldn't fall in love. I woulda.
Yeah.
I would have been
No,
bad.
of course.
Yeah, but
Um,
tell the truth.
Then a few years later, okay, I'm now in college, a grown man, fully blossomed into the bombshell. I preface.
Va boom.
Okay.
Va va boom.
And my mom, like, she tells me that she actually confronted him. Because I remember before that,
Yeah.
like, my mom would be like, what's going on? Why is he driving you to school like a mother should, right? To a
Yeah.
daughter. I'm a guy. Let me blow the 19-year-old mom.
Let me
All
blow the
right?
19-year-old.
Let the boys play.
You've been like
Yeah.
too okay with me being gay, treating me like your goddamn daughter. Okay?
Yeah.
It's okay to let your 16-year-old gay son blow a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong.
There's
That's right as
nothing.
rain.
That is right as rain.
That's right as rain,
As God
mom.
intended.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So yeah, she was like, she said that, when he pulled up one day, she was going to work and went out to him and was like, what are you doing with my son? And he went, oh, no, nothing. And she's like, okay, I just like you're driving him to school. And then it like
Wow.
scared him off.
She literally had the "What are your intentions?" with my daughter.
Like, what are your
Wow.
intentions?
And it scared
Which
him off.
I get, but gosh.
I'm mad at you, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm mad at you because of that. Like,
And,
that
like,
is so heartbreaking.
I can forgive a lot.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, like deep trauma, I could forgive that. This,
So beyond that.
like, I'm gonna have to work through this. I'm gonna have to still work. I have still work to do. Okay, because I'm mad at you for that.
And
Yeah.
you never spoke to him again.
No, I mean I would see him around and stuff, but it was a little different. I
It
think
wasn't
it
the
like
same.
freaked him out because even for him, he was probably being like,
Not fully. He
Yeah.
didn't know what he was
He
doing.
just
And then
like
what-
wanted to be around you, but didn't know why.
because I was a little fucking gay.
Because you were a gay little.
So yeah, that is I'm reliving that every day. It
Wow.
seems. Of
No,
being,
it's
like,
dark.
mad
is
at my
he
mom.
is he in a relationship
Married
now?
with a
Married with a kid. Can you just bring him up really quick while we bring up the dreams?
I
Yeah.
know. Oh, we're doing dream analysis.
Yes.
I'm like mad.
So yeah, the second half of this episode
Sorry, that took way too long.
is gonna be a dream anal sis episode.
It's dream anal time.
It's dream
anal time.
Dreams. I dreamed a dream in time gone by.
Someone sent us a really long one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't think that's his best picture. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, but like think about Connecticut.
No, I understand. No, I
2006.
understand. I understand.
no,
that.
this is.
But in terms of just like getting over him,
like,
that's different.
yeah, like he's
That's
an
better.
extremely hot
Oh
guy.
That's
my God,
definitely
he's
much
really
better than
cute.
the
And he
picture
is gay. Like you could just see.
you can
it.
tell that like he has gay face.
He kind of like you look similar.
That's such a compliment. That like I.
But like
would
you're
one
hotter
day-
than him. Yeah, I mean that.
Yeah, you're hotter than him.
You're way hotter than
yeah.
I have to go.
him. You can't.
I have to call him.
You can't.
I'm gonna call him right
You
now. I'm gonna call him
cannot.
live on the. No.
Please.
No,
Actually.
he's married with a child. We're not going to interfere.
Well, now that I know someone married with child, I know
You
how
know the dark- yeah.
I won't do that. But
Yeah.
if you didn't get pregnant, I would have done it. You know?
Yeah, totally.
That's for you.
I'm glad I gave you some perspective.
Yeah.
Okay, Dream Anal
Dream
app.
Anal.
You guys have submitted your dreams, and always remember you could submit your dreams at all times, not
all
just when
times.
we put our Instagram post up, because we do this when the dreams come in. We do this episode,
When the dreams
so
come.
please at any time DM us your weird fucking dreams,
Your little tiny.
and we will analyze them. We
like,
will anal
you know,
them.
The hotline is for your daydreams. You know, things you think about in the day.
These
Okay,
are for your night dreams.
Dream anals for your night dreams. That being said, I do understand if the post does remind you to do it,
Yeah,
but send us every day.
yeah. If it
Wake
comes
up,
up,
type us your dream.
Yeah, make
All
it
right.
part of your ritual.
I think
guys,
that's beautiful.
I've been
mean-
writing my dreams down for so long that every single night feels like 16 hours because I remember almost everything now.
Wow.
So it's like,
So crazy.
it's like, I feel like when I'm like, sometimes in the middle of the dream, like, all right.
I hate dreams. I'm going to be honest. I hate having a dream because I wake up and I never feel rested. I like just dead sleep.
Yeah, I mean, it's so nice when you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I slept through the night.
Yeah.
You don't feel rested after a dream?
No, I feel like I'm so caught up in the storyline. I had a dream last night that I was mad at Savannah, and I woke up and she
Shout out.
texted me, and I was
Shut
like,
up.
Savannah?
Oh,
We're fighting right now.
we're fighting because of something that happened in another
My
plane.
dream.
Okay.
My
My
only reoccurring dream that I've ever had to do with Savannah.
Really?
Yeah, it's really dark, but it has to do with Savannah. There's something about that.
What? That
She's
girl.
clearly doing black magic.
Okay, Savannah, if you're
Well,
listening.
I once had a dream about her that me and her were on a tower made of crab legs. Does that make sense? Are
Yeah.
you seeing it?
that. Yeah,
Yes.
that's
It
what
Because
makes sense.
she's from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a tower, and I was on the top of her, and we both were like, okay, we're both dreaming right now. So, like, I'm going to be like, tell me, like, when you wake up, call me to see if you could remember this. And
Yeah.
she said, okay, I will. Bitch never did.
Okay, so we're all mad at Savannah.
We're all mad. Love you.
Love you.
Savannah DeSarbo, hilarious comedian. Follow
She's the
her.
best.
So yeah, let's
Okay.
let's break it in, guys.
ready.
I want to hear what was going on in your little heads.
Okay, this first one I'm doing because this isn't from me, but it feels like I'm losing my mind. Because I'm pregnant, I resonated. So
Okay.
dreamt I had breast milk coming out of my tits and that I didn't have a husband and thus was stressed.
Bitch, I get it.
And
Yeah.
honey,
Yeah.
You and me both.
The idea of just like suddenly producing milk like a fucking platypus
Yeah.
is definitely a haunt that you forgot, didn't you?
They
You
sweat
forgot
it.
that platypi
Do
sweat
that
milk.
too.
Fucking idiots. Like that is a stressful idea that your boobs are already such an accessory, I've heard.
Yeah.
You'll know soon.
I'll know eventually. And then suddenly they're leaking. My friend Becca, friend of the pod, pregnant now with already had one child. She said she would just be walking the dog one day and suddenly her shirt would be soaking wet. Like that must really suck ass.
I know. I mean, if I made milk, I'd be like, well, how
What,
there's
then why
none
have
for
to
the baby
sell
because
it?
I love milk. I'm chugging it.
it.
That being said, okay, so you're having a dream. The main focus is that you're
stressed.
that you don't have a husband, but your body is making milk. So that to me seems like you're in a place where you expect something to happen that's not there. It's like you're already
jumping the shark a little bit.
You know what I mean? Like you feel as if your body is in a place, or your not your body, but yourself is in a state of like, I should be having children. Look at the milk I'm making in this dream.
I'm prepared.
You know what I mean?
All of my individual responsibilities are there, such as milk.
So maybe you just you're not as far along on any path as which you wish you were.
Yeah. And your body is telling you one thing, but your situation is quite different, and that is stressful.
And I usually think that things aren't always one-to-one, like could mean other things or metaphors for other things. But since it's like a very physical, your body is creating milk, I do think it's that you feel you should be farther along with love and you're not.
Also, I think to maybe play with the metaphysical is that you have all of this love building up and you're ready to nurture someone, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a child, whether it be a job, whether it be a lifestyle change. And you are physically prepared and you're stressed that there's no one to give it to. But maybe you should take that milk, put it on your face. It's natural Botox.
It'll make you pretty.
And nurture yourself.
Well,
wow.
And lastly on this dream, know this. Your body will always react correctly. Okay?
Your body is a wonderland.
You might be like, oh, I need to use this milk now because I've created it. The metaphysical milk we all create. Am I right, guys?
Yes.
You're all creating
You might be
milk.
like, I need to use this right now because it's here and I'm stressed that I don't have a husband. Girl, your body will make new milk when new milk is needed.
So
Maybe
true.
the milk you are making is actually
premature.
for you.
Ooh la la.
Yes.
So suck your own
Suck
tit.
your own tit, weird
no.
bitch.
What I said is profound, but you're weird.
Okay.
Next dream.
All right. This is a little bit of a long one. So here we go. It was my birthday. And it was in a lake house. And it was with my closest friends. But there were weird face-stealing vampires.
Totally.
Who disguised themselves as my friends, and they could basically steal faces, and more of us were these vampires.
It's so stressful.
I know. So the only way of discovering who was a vampire was by setting them on fire.
So awkward to
Like
make a
what if-
mistake, right? Like it's like
I tried gathering all the suspicious people in a room and setting it on fire.
You're weird. You're looking at me weird. Bad vibes.
You're weird.
Get in the room.
You're weird. I wish I could do that too,
Attitude.
bitch.
And setting it on fire, but nobody helped me. Everyone acted like it was a normal party, and I was so stressed because we were all on the verge of death.
Stress is
Ooh.
abundant right now.
Yeah.
Here's what I think. And I think it has nothing to do with, the physical realm.
Go.
I think you are maybe growing older. You're maybe going from early 20s, teens to late 20s, 30s, and you're growing out of some friendships. And people aren't their face and what you know of them is on the outside, but they're very different now because people grow, people change. So you're trying to, hold on to these friendships where it's just they're a danger to you now and they're not. It's not a match.
Yeah, they're like sucking life out of you.
Yeah.
Where it's like, that's hard. It's easy to judge someone and be like, oh, they're actually a toxic friend. But it's not like it's being represented as face-stealing vampires.
Of course.
Which might seem like you hate their ass.
And that's the mind's crayon to do something like that.
That's not true, all right? Because you said in the dream, you said that you were the only one stressed and everybody's like, what are you talking about? It's a normal party.
Right.
So it's like only you are seeing that all these people have been switched with faceless vampires.
Right.
Okay,
So-
who want something from you.
Exactly. So maybe you're either growing out of your friendship, or when everyone is not looking, pointing fingers, maybe you should point the finger at you. Maybe you're the blood-sucking vampire.
Oh.
Are you the vampire in your own story?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If no one else has issue, maybe it's you.
Also, like, do you feel as if your friends always want something from you? Even if they're nice, right?
Energy vampires.
Like, they're like constantly, and you're the one in this party right now actually organizing, being like, guys, no, we need to separate the vampire from this.
This is a classic situation where there's only one friend who makes the reservations.
It's her birthday party too.
Oh.
Let the
record show.
Let the record
First
show.
thing she says, it was my birthday. And it was at a lake house. So this is her own birthday party where everybody's coming and they're actually vampires stealing their energy.
That
And
literally
like the
sucks.
feeling of a lake house is actually like we spoke before, the tree house, beach house, lake house, those all have different vibes. Okay.
Totally.
Yes.
Beach house is sexual, tree house is friends, lake house is famiglia.
It is famiglia, and it is also like a little bit scary.
It's
because
sinister.
yeah,
Lake house is
Sinister.
sinister.
Every-
That's so true. It is.
Goosebumps
It's
book.
like,
yeah.
all of the Goosebumps storylines
Yes.
took place at a lake house.
Yes.
So it's like our generation doesn't necessarily trust a lake.
no, I mean lakes are, let's say it's sketchy.
Yeah.
Okay. And if
I
you're
don't
gonna
like
go ahead and
lakes.
build a whole house around a lake,
Like check
what
in.
are you hiding?
Yeah,
Like,
check in.
So I would just say like maybe readdress the relationships in your life. And
See if you've grown out of some. That happens, and it's a tragic thing, but you just
Mhm.
have to let them go.
also like, people, if you feel as if people are taking advantage of you, try not being the first person to message them. Try and like see, or just be aware that for one day, be aware of all the text messages you get. How many times are your friends asking you for something?
Sucking.
And looking back at the thread is every time they text you because they wanted something, or do they just want to get, because it's different when your friends like, look at this. This is crazy. If they just want to talk, if they just say something even about themselves at you is better than asking you for something.
Exactly. I think the truest adult friendship, the truest, low maintenance adult friendship is sending each other memes and never responding to anything else.
Totally.
That's pure
Yeah.
enlightened friendship.
That's
in my mind.
enlightenment right there.
Yeah.
No
Where it's
texting
like-
unless it's to be like, do you want to get dinner? Do you
Yeah.
wanna go over for dinner?
Necessities,
Yeah.
as well as look at this video and no need to respond
Yeah.
or even look at it.
Give it the
Yeah, yeah.
heart.
But it
at
reminded
best.
me of you.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay. Next one. I dreamt that my boyfriend of 5 months cheated on me with my best friend and his best friend's twin sister.
Wait.
Wait.
So our protagonist has a boyfriend of 5 months. And her dream was that her boyfriend of 5 months cheated on her with not just her best friend, but also his best friend's twin sister.
Okay, so like
That's a family tree.
that's a lot. He's a fuckboy. He's a fuckboy.
I think you're
This
worried about your boyfriend.
Guy,
Is
like,
that the whole dream?
That's the whole dream?
I mean, to cover that much ground,
Impressive.
impressive. He probably lays it down.
Points for style.
Points for style. Points for endurance. Truly.
Yeah, execution.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say like it sounds like you are insecure on how much he likes you.
Yeah,
because, like,
it's new.
It's everybody, but it's even like twins of people. So it's like that don't even exist. So it's like there must be a physical quality.
I think they
of,
I think they exist.
The twin exists.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I just think like it's kind of harping on these physical qualities.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like the twin of the best friend, and
It's like the closest girls.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I think
the girls he would come into contact the most that aren't her, perhaps.
Oh, like in a core group. Well, I think
Mhm.
maybe you need to let go of the insecurity of how he feels. Like you maybe think he's attracted to another girl in the group.
Mhm.
Yeah, just
You
because
know?
they're right there, and obviously you compete with your sisters, and your best
Yeah.
friend is your sister, and so
And twins are always sisters.
twins are
Always sisters these days.
I think 5 months into a relationship is either a very rock solid feeling
Mhm.
or shaky ground.
Yeah.
Like
Is
there's
this
no
gonna
like
end at any time?
lukewarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could either because there's no real deep commitment. So it's either like you're just rearing up for something really serious, or like how long are we gonna fucking do this?
Yeah. Like, are you
Oh.
about to say I love you? Or
Yeah.
are you like,
Well, all right, we tried.
yeah.
That's so interesting, and that's probably why this is bubbling up now. It's right at that point, and
Yeah.
like now those insecurities are coming in full force,
Yeah.
subconsciously in your dream, being like, "Oh my god, he's gonna want to cheat on me with all these other girls around me." He couldn't pop because exactly what Gabby said. You're getting to a point where you need to give this boy an
An answer.
ultimatum.
You're so corrupt.
An ultimatum, being like, "Oh, what are we?" I know everybody likes to joke about that sentence. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But like
After 2 months, I'm like, what are we?
So is it defined or maybe you're just jealous?
Maybe you're just a jealous girl, and like that. Here's
I'm a
the
jealous
thing.
boy.
Totally. Here's the thing that we don't talk about in modern society is like jealousy is natural. It's
Yeah.
not like a evil emotion. It just like is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's how you both wield and conceal it. Like if you're jealous that your boyfriend is going to hook up with your best friend, that means you're probably insecure in your relationship with your best friend, not really
Yeah.
your
Oh,
boyfriend.
true.
So it's like that, the whispers of the universe are speaking in your ear
Yeah.
that maybe you need to check in on that friendship rather than the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also easy, like when you're feeling disconnected from either party, to then watch them interact. You're gonna project a lot of stuff onto that.
Yeah.
So if you're like a group of friends and stuff, like it's easy. People say, are nice. They talk to each other. They enjoy each other's company. But like I could see being like, he said this to her. You're overthinking it a little bit too much. I think you just need to go and kiss your boyfriend and then call your friend.
Yeah. And I think maybe release. Release it all. Release the narratives.
And
Release
hike it up.
And
No.
hike it up.
Hike it up and
Shorter
check his phone.
Hike it up and check his phone for sure.
Yeah. Hike it up and check his phone.
And ask your friend, confront your friend. Not ask.
Are you fucking my
confront.
boyfriend?
Hey, are you fucking my really quick? This is a joke.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, LOL.
Are you fucking my boyfriend?
Like, I want you guys to have met up at a place for coffee. You're talking about something in the middle of it, and before you walk in, you go, "Wait, are you fucking my boyfriend?"
Oh,
And
good.
see how she responds.
Yeah.
If she's like, "What?" She's fucking your
Fucking
boyfriend.
your boyfriend. The classic trope. I've actually like heard so many stories to a degree where it feels insane of the amount of like husband-wife scenarios where the husband has sex with either the sister or the best friend.
Sure.
Like I cannot believe that is still happening.
Yeah.
Well, I know this for myself more than anything, in that I'm actually breaking out of the illusion, is that there are so many options, but the human brain can't really function with unlimited options. So your brain does latch onto like the only people you see around you and then makes up something. about
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So it's
Because
like,
they're just nearby.
if you're unhappy with your marriage as a guy and like the only 3 other women you see are your coworker, your secretary,
Yeah.
and your wife's best friend,
yeah.
if you're mad at your wife, it's gonna defunct.
You're
one
gonna
of
say
them.
I'm gonna fuck your best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like something I would
Please
do.
don't.
Don't.
You're welcome.
Okay, last one.
Wow.
This is a little short.
Sorry, my story took so much.
okay.
I loved it.
It's okay. It was a
It's
great
one of my
story.
favorite stories. It's heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking.
yeah,
for me. I hate
I'm so
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
I
Actually.
hate that happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, like,
that,
it's like-
that is a nightmare.
It's
genuinely
like the
fucked
worst
up.
thing that's set me on a path of bad.
Destruction.
No, like she legitimately
Like
dropped
I could have
mean,
gotten
weren't
like
we
a call
just
me by your
saying-
name with a New England aesthetic instead of a
Totally.
Greek one.
Yeah.
Weren't we just saying that they say that you meet your potential spouse
Yeah.
when you're younger?
Oh my God, what if it's him? How do I look?
Good.
Okay,
You
good.
look good. Okay, last one. This is a short one that just really made me laugh. I had a dream that I killed John Stamos.
Bitch.
Honestly, after that show, he
Fuller House.
Which one?
Full House.
Scream Queens.
No, Full House.
Okay.
Uncle Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
That was his peak.
Mm-hmm.
After that,
Just oilier, and oilier.
older,
It's like
creepier, pervy.
pervier.
Like he just like lost it. He still is objectively a hot guy.
Yeah.
Sure.
But he's sort of like he's doing what's his name from the Jewish guy
That is not helpful.
from
Oh.
Name something else.
Jerry
Jeff
Seinfeld.
Jeff. You're giving me Jewish and Jeff
from Dinosaur Movie.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Okay.
So what?
From Dinosaur movie.
Jesus Christ.
Vague. Everything was
We've
vague.
been podcasting
Is he
for
Jewish?
4
Yeah,
hours.
sorry.
He is Jewish. His name's Jeff Goldblum.
Okay.
And look at his face and body and personality.
Yeah, you're
Um,
right.
But so we have like the Jeff Goldblums of the world, and then we have the John Stamos of the world. John Stamos, cool guy, jock energy, like rock star, blah, 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 in
Yeah.
his youth. Jeff Goldblum, dorky, nerdy, but with sex appeal, whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Raw
then-
sexual energy.
Raw sexual energy,
Geek.
but geek
Yeah.
and like goof.
Like
and-
Kramer.
Exactly. And as they, I don't know. And as they grow,
Yeah.
the hot, cool guy who took himself so seriously becomes like grotesque.
Embarrassing.
It's like
Yeah.
embarrassing, and it's like it's like pervy. And then the dorky guy who finds his sexual energy is like just like fluid in a beautiful
is actually
way.
like above thinking he's even
Yeah.
hot now.
Yeah,
You just
where he's
fucked
like,
him.
I'm just like, I love fashion.
I
Yeah.
also
You know?
think that's something that comes into play examining these two men.
Yeah.
Is that Jeff Goldblum, obviously his big hot moment was Jurassic Park, that era. But then he continued to have like a very like
Robust career.
robust career, whereas John Stamos was kind of frozen in even though he's done things since then, obviously. But
But he
his
was
whole
so
thing is
Uncle
always that
Jesse.
he's Uncle Jeff. Like it's like a one-hit wonder type of thing.
Ouch.
And so I think that also builds into what when you think somebody's attractive. Like you look
Yeah.
at somebody who's like had a full,
different brands.
different brands, full career,
Also, like
I-
John Stamos, I'm so sorry if you don't mind. John Stamos did this thing that Johnny Depp also did, and maybe even Brad Pitt, but maybe that's wrong. Is what? What?
No, stop.
Oh, beat a woman?
Oh, God.
No, I don't think they did.
You
But,
said it.
but Brad Pitt did. But is that they like did acting and then like started a band?
The band thing is
The
tough.
band
Well,
is
I
always
think
embarrassing.
John Stamos can get away with it because in Full House he was a musician. That was part of his thing. It's not like I'll give him a pass.
I don't know, but
think
for me,
that's
that
the
exact
problem.
Not
reason is why he
anymore.
shouldn't be able to.
yeah.
Because it's like what is
Just
it?
trying to stick up for John.
Maybe if it was
man.
like Jared Leto, where the band like is actually famous and touring,
Mhm.
but when you see like Johnny Depp has a band, but it's like not good or successful,
Well,
and
musician
you're like,
can go to actor. Actor can't really go to musician.
yeah.
Unfortunately.
Kate Hudson is trying her best, and
She's giving it a good.
I
college
bless her
try.
for it.
But I was just gonna say that if we're talking strictly of hotness of these two grown ass men,
Yeah.
it's a classic tortoise and the hare situation.
so
Okay,
true.
it's like the tortoise is gonna win,
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
a slow build. Okay,
Yeah.
until after decades of a slow build, you're like, damn, when did it get so hot in here?
yeah.
Okay.
All of
Yeah.
a sudden.
Oh,
Okay.
But
holy
it's
moly.
been boiling. The temperature has been boiling.
But John Stamos, you can't come out of the gate that rockin' slick sexy. You can't.
Yeah.
you can't. It's not fair.
It's
Yeah.
not
and the
fair.
gods will
Peaking in middle
strike you
school.
down. Exactly.
Because guys, what do you
Exactly.
what's the worst sin you could commit in the Bible?
To peak in middle.
Gay.
Sorry.
No, it's to be prideful.
Gay.
That was the last dream. Or do we have one more?
No, that's
Oh,
gonna be it
wait,
for
what was
today.
the dream?
that they
John
killed
Stamos.
that they
Oh.
killed him?
Oh, yeah, fuck that
Oh,
guy.
I mean, like, I get it. Well, I would do it too, bitch.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh,
Try to make your dream a reality.
reality.
I think there was
That's
nothing
called
on TV.
Manifestation.
Period.
All right, so give me wings now.
No, we're gonna do a surrogate first.
God, I said the gay thing. Who's
I
the
like how
surrogate?
I'm in control of this podcast until this point in the show where both of you go rogue and off script and you try to end it. Like, what if I had a treat? What if I had a treat?
What if I'm pregnant again?
What if I'm pregnant again?
What if it's cascading pregnancies?
No, but we do have a surrogate of
That'd
the
be
week
cool
who
if
is
that could happen.
cascade. Oh no!
Like if it it's like I have one that's like 8
It's
months
like
and
harmonies
one
when
is
it's
3.
like, I'm just a poor boy. I'm just a poor boy. I'm just a poor boy. It's
They're
that.
triplets. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Just gonna let that settle.
You know what I'm
Just
talking
drop
about.
rocks. Just drop rocks.
We're at work.
Go.
Our surrogate of the week this week is Louis French.
Get-
Shut the fuck up.
What's your real name?
Are you
This
a
is
dog that I
Louis
got and named? Oh,
Long.
What? Why are these like hot guys?
there's like a lot of hot
There's
guys
a
joining
lot
the
of
Patreon.
hot
Why are hot guys
guys.
following the
It's
Because
because
I put my dick and balls on TikTok?
yes,
Yes.
we're going viral on TikTok right now like crazy. And it's from
Louis.
all the clips where your legit dick and balls are laying on this leather couch out. It's like the Olympics who in the gay world because your balls have been out all fucking week.
I have looked at some clips and I'm like, there's the head of my penis.
yeah. there she is.
There's the head of my
I've
penis.
been looking for her and there she is.
That's how I got pregnant.
Yeah, like literally full blasted
God.
the outline through corduroy pants.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and I also believe because the viral clip was about Disney that we have a lot of Disney gays joining us. Hi guys.
girls.
And sorry for what we've been saying, but you probably don't even know, so you're just joining us and whatever you like, you like. So I think that's a lot of it.
Well, Louis French.
Louis French.
Louis
You're-
I don't think
if
you're
we made
Disney
you
gay.
in a
If you
gay
are,
lab-
it's irrelevant because
Louis's been a member for a while. So
oh, great.
Oh, okay.
I don't. I mean, you might be into Disney. I don't know, but
Everybody's into their own thing. Like
It's
like
not-
a,
I
like a
would
cool
never-
uncle when they find out you're gay, being
Yeah.
like, some people like
Do their
like-
own stuff.
like with
Some
the
people
lie.
eat- yeah, I like my sandwiches with the crust cut off.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
my drink-
And you like to fuck guys.
And
everyone
everyone's
has-
valid.
I don't want to yuck your yum. I love your name
I want to
so
yum your
much.
yuck.
I want to yum your
Yum it
yuck.
up. Want to yum it right up?
That sounds crazy.
I want to slurp your
Dorp.
dorp. God.
He just won it. He's our 100th one. We blow him now. Yeah.
Louis French. God, as if we made you in a gay lab.
We
Yeah.
made you in our own little podcast.
It does feel like what
laboratory.
our mascot would be called.
Louis French.
Yeah.
Oh, wee wee. He's like such a French guy, like ridiculous. Oh, we'll hire
Louis.
you. So reach out to Lizzie.
Send a
If
resume.
you went to clowning school.
And a reel.
And a real.
We love you so much. So open wide.
Welcome to motherhood with
Welcome
me.
to motherhood. You're gonna be pregnant at the same time as Lizzie and Margot Robbie.
And Margot Robbie and our kid will grow double as fast.
Love you, Louis.
Love you, Louie.
Wings.
Begging for it.
I actually don't even want them today.
You're like literally the look in your eyes is begging for it.
Foaming at the mouth.
I'm seething.
Zach, if you don't mind,
Please.
because you have my back against a wall.
Well, I'm sorry if I'm feeling needy today.
Why?
Because I had to relive the trauma of my mom hating me.
She didn't hate you. She was trying to protect you.
She was trying to protect
like a
you.
princess in a tower where she
It
went too
was
far.
it was the right move, but
Would
I
you do that for your gay son who was 16 out and the guy was that hot? My mom even later said, yeah, he is pretty hot.
yeah,
So
I,
she-
don't
I would
know.
never
She
interfere.
knew it too.
Yeah,
But-
it would be tough. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. I don't blame her for it, but it's a tough call.
I don't blame her for it. She was going through a lot, to be
Mhm.
fair, in her
my
own
mom's a
life.
single mom with a business and 3 kids who just don't care.
She probably woke up. You all were being so fucking annoying. She finally got you all fed to get out and go to her job, and she saw him in the driveway and was like, "What are you gonna do with my son?"
What are you gonna drink beer in the backyard, leave your car like trash, like,
Yeah.
your friends leaving trash? Like,
Yeah. I think if he was like a senior in high school,
That'd be
it
more.
would be. I think her interfering in that would be fine. But the fact that he wasn't in high school anymore is a little like. I understand
Weird.
it's
It is
different for
weird.
gay.
is it
But, like,
weird? I was 16.
It's weird if you
At that
weren't
age
gay.
range, it's weird. If you're in high school,
He's
and they're
just
out of
high school, having
If you would've
seemingly
s-
nothing to do.
Yeah,
if
like
you would have
why is he not in
started
college?
your little tete-a-tete while he was still in high school and then he graduated, that's one thing. But again, I understand why she
Well,
did
see,
it.
that's
And you
why I-
are her daughter.
You are her
You
daughter.
are.
I mean,
Like,
that's why I can't watch these new age Netflix gay teen romances because
Yeah.
it's like, damn, just missed it.
you just missed it.
just
Yeah.
missed it. All right,
Look,
I
you
had to
can't-
fuck a dog walker.
Oh.
Okay,
You
that's how I
can't-
lost my virginity.
To be fair, we've all had to fuck
Oh,
a
yeah.
dog walker.
That's not a gay experience.
Yeah, that's a human experience.
You can't expect your mother to give you an easy bake oven and then at the same time not interfere when a 19-year-old
Not
is
think I'm your
trying to
daughter.
take you to
Yeah,
take you to school every day
you're asking too much.
in a car, in a vehicle.
That being said, Zach, you're stunning. If I was your mother, and I am, I would never interrupt that sort of gay romance. Okay?
He destroys me. Like it's
I think you're beautiful. I love you in that shirt tucked into those pants. You walked in, I gasped at the look. You're finally dressing like a celebrity, and everyone's talking about it.
So true.
Everyone's talking about it.
you're
My
lying.
hairdresser,
Said
Reagan
what?
Baker, shout out, go to her
love
salon,
you.
House of Reagan. I think it's that. It's amazing. She was just like, Zach looks like a celebrity. So you don't have to worry anymore. You're there. Okay.
You did it.
And I feel like my intern is now the CEO of the company and I'm a silent partner.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
nice.
a shark and you're running the business.
Exactly.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's that popcorn
I'm gonna
brand that did really well.
Skinny Pop?
No.
Pirate's Booty?
Nope.
Little popcorns.
The little buns.
Oh yeah, the little tiny
Yeah.
ones. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. So,
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. And Lizzie,
Yeah.
you are the blood in which I run on.
Yeah.
Without you, my heart would stop.
I understand.
Without you, I couldn't feel my fingertips.
Totally.
And I couldn't get a boner.
And
Okay?
I'll tell
we
you
can't
what.
have that.
You are the light bulb in my brain.
Ding.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
May I?
Please.
Gabby, Brian. What luck. We found each other in this lifetime.
So true.
Me and Gabby met just under such strange circumstances from a regular guy, weird guy, just like, you know what I mean? Like, just the sheer numbers of it all were against us.
We were set up by the universe to be enemies. Oh my God, it's us. Oh my God, it was us. The enemies to lovers.
Enemies? Well, we're almost easy, bitch.
Relax.
The great dyad that we spoke of. It is us, Zach. What you've always wanted. The enemy to will they, won't they, to start a podcast.
To reluctant allies.
Reluctant allies.
Because we have a common enemy, which was the play that we had to do together. We're
Yes.
like, fine, I guess we'll work together. Rivals into best friends into lovers. But for us, lovers
means podcasting.
Podcast.
Totally.
It was us.
See? So lucky. Okay, because last lifetime I saw this bitch, I was trying to get her to eat an apple.
Yeah,
Okay?
you understand? And I ate
And
it.
she ate it. So it was awesome.
Because my blood sugar was low.
No, Gabby, I love you. I often think how blessed I am to have you because you inspire me in so many ways. I think meeting you was I can't even describe it as the best thing in my life because it made my life.
Did he have a life before he met you?
I did, but
Clearly not.
It was akin to like the fact that, before I was me, I was a sperm and an egg. Okay, two
Yeah.
separate entities. But
That's how
meeting you, I am Karma Kayla.
When I met Zach, I became my true self.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like he brought out my true
You stepped forward.
aura. Yeah, my real me stepped forward and the mask fell behind.
And I think the universe gives you people who you need to meet. And I think you've taught me some amazing qualities over my life.
Nice.
And I appreciate you. And I'll be there whether you like it.
Yeah. No, same towards you even.
And Lizzie.
Yeah.
Every pantheon of mythology,
Yeah.
okay, they have an earth mother and a sky father.
Yeah.
But a lot of them also have a third feminine trait,
Oh.
which is sort of the goddess of the hearth. Okay.
no
We all know what the hearth is, girls?
No. No one knows what the earth is.
Can you Google it? I'm going to say it, but I just want to double check after I say
hold
it.
on.
What it is.
Hold on.
Hearth is home of the heart. Okay.
Of course.
Fact check.
Hearth means the floor of a fireplace.
You get what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Hearth of family, of togetherness, of
It's where people gather around to keep warm.
So the hearth back in the day, okay, when TikTok didn't exist.
Yeah.
All right.
1862.
1862 or whatever.
Welcome if you came from TikTok.
You were like Hecate,
Okay.
the goddess of the hearth in magic.
I thought it was Hecate.
That's the beer.
Oh, Tecate.
That's Tecate. Hecate
But I'm also fat.
is the goddess of magic
Yeah.
and hearth.
Yeah.
Okay? Kind of a really cool motif there. That magic happens when you feel at home.
That's right. That's right.
I love you, Lizzie.
I love you too.
I'm gonna piss.
I love you too.
I'm
We love
really
you
close
guys
to
too.
pissing.
Okay. We're going to the Patreon to hear Zach's dreams from his dream journal, which are always.
We'll see you over there. Every time Zach talks about Greek gods, he talks really slow.
It's so true. Can't believe you
Trying
made
to
me
remember.
Google during my own wings.
Yeah. Google this to make sure
Yeah.
actually.
Okay, we'll see you over there.